Everyone, welcome to another beautiful video. Today I'm going to be taking you, this is Tipa Garage. I'm going to be taking you down to Ilutuntun. If you don't know where Ilutuntun is in Ibadan, Ilutuntun is off at AKALA Express Road here in Ibadan. So let me take you through this wonderful journey and come along with me. If you're watching, you've not subscribed, please subscribe to Oju or Lakpe Space, and let's take a ride as we take back on this wonderful journey, and let's go. Let's move. I'm waiting to cross the road, so I'm going to be crossing the road now. Like I said before, this is Tipa Garage off AKALA Expressway. So I'm crossing down to this part. It has two sides. You can see it's like being shared into two. One to my right hand side, that is where the cars are coming from, and the second one to my left hand side. Now going towards the right hand side, you'll be going to Ashipa, Oleyo, Ayegu, which also linked with the circular road which links to other parts of Ibadan. While this left hand side is going towards Quarry, Asunle, Ilutuntun. Now I'm taking a bike to get to Ilutuntun, and I prefer bike because it's going to show every bit of every area, whatever they do here. Guys, if you've ever been to this Tipa Garage and you're wondering what is happening right now, man, this place is real developed, seriously. Now we're moving to Ilutuntun, and we are going through the left part that I told you, which from Quarry to Asunle. Now leaving that junction, moving to the left hand side, you can see that this is a well-developed place, and I will bet you, let me give you that let me just say 10 years ago, this place was just like bush, full bush. And I've moved to Ibadan when this place was still real bush. When I mean bush, as in typical one, not a place you can just walk through. But now you could imagine, after some years, let me just say after like 15 years, less than 15 years, everything has really opened up. So if I'm telling you about Tipa Garage and you are from Ibadan, you're in diaspora and you're seeing this place, it's the same Tipa Garage that links to Asunle, Quarry in Ibadan. Now this particular area now is being called IDC. So if you are saying I'm going to IDC, you have a friend that says I live in IDC in Ibadan off AKALA Express, you are talking about this area. Guys, it might interest you to know that this is a developing area. This place is actually developing so fast. When I mean so fast, you won't believe it. So I'm just trying to encourage anyone that lives close to Ibadan. You can take opportunity of coming down to this area. It's along AKALA Express Road, like I said, and AKALA Express Road links to the new garage. That new garage now links not so far from the express, that is the Lagos Express Road. So once you just leave new garage, you just drive maybe some few meters, you link with the Lagos Express Road. Is that you're going to Iwo Road, or you're going to Lagos, or you're moving within Ibadan, it channels run. So it's like this area is in the middle of this particular section of Ibadan, and you can see beautiful houses, beautiful structures. Things are happening positively here. Then the way it's been structured, leaving that LDC, we have what we call Lalute. This area now is called Lalute area. Lalute, sorry, pardon me, pardon, team back with that, I might be no see me. Lalute, but I Lalute no man pay. So this particular area is called Lalute, and Lalute now is busy, and for now you can get property, but if you are getting a land here, it has gone up. The price is not the way it used to be, though those days. The price has gone up, and if you are still thinking, shey the same or no Asunle ni any sure abibo me is the same one. No, that same Asunle close to Lagos Express Road. This is the same Asunle. Guys, I'm going to blow your bubbles. You will be wondering, why am I showing this area? What is happening? I'm bringing to you. I want you to see it. When you see it, you understand what is happening in this particular area. And as a businessman, a businesswoman, this area is a developing area. You can take advantage. You can actually take advantage of getting some structures. Then moving from Lalute, we are not at Kasumu. This particular section, this area is called Kasumu. Now, in fact, let me tell you one thing about Ibadan. I like Ibadan for one thing. Their road channels, they link to themselves. Like this Kasumu now, linked to Podo. That Podo now links to Lagos Express Road. So if there's hold up, you don't want to go through Tipa Garage, you can actually still move to Podo from this Kasumu and channel down to your Lagos Express Road. So that is one beautiful thing about Ibadan. Then you can look at around. There are still some little vacant land which actually has been possessed, but some people might felt, okay, really in the nearest future I'm still going to make money out of this place. But if somebody comes around and say, okay, I have this offer for this particular land to build a shopping complex, I think and I know they will sell it out. So this is a developing area, and a lot of things are still going to take place in this area. Guys, my name remains Oju or Lakpe Space. Please support me. Click and like and share my video. Now this road I'm really showing to you is getting so interesting. You don't know what is exciting me. What is exciting me is where I'm taking you to. I want you to unravel to see what is happening here in this particular area. And if you've never been to Ibadan, Ibadan is no longer a bush, because some people say, I thought Ibadan is a bush. No, Ibadan is not a bush. Now this particular area, after leaving Kasumu, it is called Sele Rainbow. This area is called Sele Rainbow. So if this is your area, or you're seeing your area on or this is a place you have property and you've not been here for years, this is how the road looks like. Then if you have property and you've abandoned it thinking, that bush, oh no, I can't go to that bush. No, it is no longer a bush. It is now a big city. Not just ordinary city, a very big one. Then moving from Sele Rainbow, we have Atere. Atere no man pe adugbo. This is called Atere. Atere too, you can see how well it's developing. The road access to these particular areas are just linked from one junction to another, and you can look around. Everywhere is in a very good atmosphere. Then you can actually come around for a settlement or for business opportunity in Ibadan. So if you're thinking of areas in Ibadan and you're thinking like those people, like I was saying, and people will tell you, oh no, Ibadan, they said is a bush. No, Ibadan is no longer a bush. Like this area, like I said, if I told you, if somebody called me 10 years ago and said this area is going to become this way, I would say you are a liar. I would say no, you are not seeing things the way you should, because it was full bushy. Okogidi okotemama datemama wow no ibitefegba. But today things this things has changed, and at this place we are at Ife. We have just got to Ife. They call this area Ife. If you have somebody you're coming to meet here, or you want to get property in this place and you're thinking, okay, what is the name of that area? It don't just look like, oh, she was just taking us through the old road without telling us the name of the area. This area now is Ife. And moving from Ife, we are approaching the popular place. This is Asunle. Actually it's Asunle because that is where they pour the sewage, the I would say solid sewage or the debts. This is where they come and dump everything, and yet people don't consider that. They still come around and get property around that area. So from there we are moving to Quarry. This Quarry is along Lagos Express Road, but this is the back view. So if you're going to Quarry through the back, you come through this particular axis this way. But if you just want to get to Quarry through the Lagos Express Road, then you go through the express road. So it's like front and back. So this happened to be the back of Quarry, while the one at the Lagos Express Road is the main entrance to the Quarry. So that's why you are going to be seeing some, some little road things. Let me not say much. Just the road here is they are constructing, they are working on it. I want to say a big kudos to our engineer, the governor of Oyo State. He has really been up and doing when it comes to the road construction. This road is also under construction right now, and the first thing they are doing, that's why you felt the road, you can see the road looks gallop, all those stuffs, is because they are doing the drainage, those drainage left and right. So I think it's a very good idea once you are done with the drainage and you eventually make the road, it won't damage the road. Flood and main flood won't damage road. So the Oyo State, you can see left, right and center, they are working on the road. You can see from where they stopped to this place, from that Asunle down to where we are going to, the Oyo State is working tirelessly on this road, and I'm appreciating my governor Sheyi Makinde. So when we get to this this is back of the Quarry, that is after Asunle. You can see they are working on the road. You can see all the materials that they are using. And this road, they are really working on it because the governor is working on the circular road. The circular road is a very big project, but nevertheless they still take time to work on roads. This particular road, that is why I told you is developing area. So if you're coming to this place or you're thinking you want to get a property, this is a good place for you. Now this right turning, I'm going on this right turning, I'm moving towards Ilutuntun. Now I've channeled away from the road, that Quarry road. I'm moving to Ilutuntun. Guys, it might surprise you, I have someone, a friend in diaspora, that has a property in Ilutuntun, and he has been away from Nigeria for long. So he was like, I want to see how that place look like. I want to see how it looks like. I said, wow, you want to see it? No worry, I'm going to do this for you. So guys, if you have any property in Ibadan and it has been long you visit, or you've been long you visit Nigeria, and you want to see this particular area where you have your property, just call on Ojolakpe's place. It's not much cash, it's just tashere wo kekere she akoma emo ka confi access lati move around. It's not so much. So I decided to, like, okay, don't worry, we are going to do this. And I brought every details of this area, how it looks like, the development. Maybe when it was good, maybe everywhere was still bushy. Now it's not bushy. You can see everywhere has developed. We have Ashaka. When we entered, we have Ashaka. Ashaka is along this road, and we are moving towards where he has his property. So this man has a property here, and he's just trying to, like, oh, let me see, how does it look like? You know, when you miss a place, when it has been long you visit a particular area, you want to like, how does it really look like? And you know, in your mind you have that vision of how it was where you left. Even if people are telling you, oh, the place is developing, the place is okay now, people are there, in your mind you still like, maybe they are just trying to play on your mind. But behold, this is Ilutuntun. Ilutuntun is a developing area, and this Ilutuntun, I'm telling you, you can still get your land as cheap as 1.2, 1.5 genuinely. So if you thinking of getting a property, this area is also a vast developing place in Ibadan that you will love, and you would like to be part of development in this area. You can see, look right and center, though it's still developing like I said, but you can still take opportunity if you want to, if you like to. You can take opportunity. Guys, we are a particular area that we are moving to. The man owns this shopping complex. You can see a very big shopping complex. It's not in Nigeria, but he has this shopping complex in Nigeria. And I just really want to like, okay, this is the complex, and he wants to see how it looks like, what has been happening, is there any development. Yes, if maybe when he was living those years back, maybe this place was bushy, maybe there was nobody around this area, but now it has really developed. This is a property. He has a shopping mall, or we just call it shopping complex. And this is the complex, and the complex is doing well, and it has been well maintained and taken care of by the people he has assigned to take good care of the particular area. So that, guys, I'm showing you around, I'm showing this round. Oh, so the property, actually, I noticed he decided to build this complex so that it will cover the empty land at the back. So if you get a property and you are thinking, oh, I'm not ready to build anything, or I don't have plan now, you can decide to just build a shop. So he named that Yalaje shopping complex. I think he named that after his dear mother. So the back view of the complex, this is the back view that we are entering through the streets of the complex. This is the back view. This how it looks like. So if you enter through the back, they just use small gates like this, you know, now to just demarcate. And the backyard, this is the backyard. It's actually empty, but it's also well taken care of. You can see everywhere is clear, and it's very, very okay. So you don't feel, oh, I'm outside the country, I can't get a property, or a lot of people have been telling you once you have this you won't get it. No, it depends on how well you maintain your property. If you're getting a land in Nigeria, it's advisable you do something. Even if you don't have the structure of the building for now, you can just look for a mini shop like this, and later convert the mini shop to whatever you think the way you like the buildings in that particular area to look like. And it might interest you to also know that this is my wonderful friend. He's not only having just this property, he has other properties in this area, because there are still properties, there are lands. You can take opportunity of this particular area. You can see this is a developing area. I have to take you guys around to see that as the land is developing, this area is really developing very fast. Guy, woo! This is your baby girl Oju Olakpe Space. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching till this point. I really appreciate. But I would just want you to take opportunity of getting your own land, getting your own property. Look at this is the street adjacent to the property. That's the that shopping complex, Yalaji shopping complex. This is how it looks like. So it's a developing area that even if one moves in, you still get land inside, and things are really working so fast. Things are working so fast. You can take advantage. Don't be scared. Don't be scared in doing something back home. If you're in diaspora, please don't say, oh, that place is bush. Ibadan is no longer a bush. It's a big city, and it's a developing one. And it's not just a developing one, it's developing very, very fast. You can look at the road, the access, the way everything, the way the area looks like. You love it. And let me still show you more of moving from this property. Let's move to after this property. Guys, I decide to move and see what is after that shopping complex. We still have lands that are available. These are still bushes. You'll be surprised. That's why, like, see, there's still land that is available. You can take advantage of this particular area. You can see it's a developing area, and everything here, I believe, if you still have some little leftover change with you, irrespective of whatever is happening in the country, you can still come up with a property of yours, and a very good one for that matter. And if you're a business oriented person, this is an opportunity for you to take opportunity of this particular area in Ibadan. You can come around, build your company, build your shopping complex, because we still have empty vacant lands that they want to sell, that is going for sales. So this is, you can see everywhere still it channels to different parts, like it goes left, it goes right. If we continue to move, we just move on endlessly. So I just decided to, like, let me show you now. This particular place is called Odekun. This is Odekun area after Ilutuntun. So we've just left Ilutuntun and we moved to Odekun. So you can still see that this place is really developing at its own speed, at its own rate. So you can come around and make do, or you can come around. See, the land here is going for 1.2. That's what the surprise that I have for you. 1.2 million naira, just 1.2. You can get this land. Is in this area. You can see there are shops already, there are building, electricity, the road is good, the road has been constructed, and they already have the layout. So you can just take opportunity, come around. If you're coming to Ibadan, it's a great opportunity for you. Thank you everyone for watching today's video. If you're interested in this type of content, you can write in the comment section, or you have a property anywhere in Nigeria, you want me to go there and showcase the area for you, then Ojelakwe Space will do that for you. See you in my next video. Take good care of yourself. Bye.